welcome to New Texas Pro Wrestling's 5-year anniversary right here in the Pasadena Convention Center. Guys, before we get going, I want to make sure everybody is following New Texas Pro Wrestling on all social media. New Texas Pro Wrestling on Facebook. We got at New Texas PW on X, parentheses, formerly Twitter. And also at New Texas Pro on Instagram. I'm sure a lot of you are already following us, but I just want to put that out there. Also putting that out there, cheap plug. My name is Ted. I'm your ring announcer for this evening. You can follow me where we're at on air. Ted, I want to give a thank you to our awesome video and photo production team here tonight because they are the ones, they're the ones that make sure it's not just eyeballs here in Houston that see New Texas Pro, it's eyeballs across the country and across the world on IWTV. And
as we found out courtesy of Brian Danielson recently.
We got Trent Gilbo and Steven Stellar tonight. Give it up for those guys.
Introduction, hey, we never get one of those.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to be loud for this. Are you guys ready for New Texas Pro Wrestling's 5-year anniversary? Are you ready for New Texas Pro Wrestling's 5-year anniversary? Our opening contest for New Texas Pro Wrestling's 5-year anniversary is a triple threat ladder match for the 6-shooter contract to determine the #1 contender to the New Texas Pro Championship.
That was a mouthful. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are on IWTV. We'll hear from Pasadena Convention Center at Campbell Hall. I am the Professor Trent Gilbo. Alongside me tonight, my broadcast colleague, Steven Stellar. And Steven, I mean, what a way to kick off the 5-year anniversary for New Texas Pro Wrestling than for this triple threat ladder match for the 6-shooter contract.
Absolutely, Trent. It's good to be back here at New Texas. It's great to be at the 5-year anniversary show. And what way to start it off. New Texas is taking no shortcuts as we see a triple threat ladder match for the 6-shooter contract.
Difficulty there, but it would get it all fixed. Here we go. The Wolf, Stephen Wolf, earning this opportunity this past Thursday at the Texas Contender Series in a match with JJ Blake, whom we'll see later on in action here tonight, defending the tag team championships. But Stephen, the leader of the pack, has got his eyes set. But as we said, Stephen, these two guys have a very pedigreed career. But this isn't a one-on-one match. This is a triple threat match. there's a third man in here. This isn't just anybody. This is one Erik Lockhart, who not only has a pedigreed history himself, has also, at the last time that New Texas Pro presented a show here in Campbell Hall, was victorious in a warfare match, was the lone survivor in that matchup, and earned an opportunity at any championship of his choosing. I spoke with Erik directly after that matchup, and he made his intentions known that sometime he is coming for that New Texas Pro Heavyweight Championship. Somebody wants to be that guy, to be the one to dethrone Brian Keith. Could it be any one of these three individuals in this matchup? Only time will tell. But first we have to find out who that challenger will be. And that challenger has to climb up that ladder and retrieve that briefcase that has the 6-shooter contract inside. As there you hear the bell, and our match is now underway. You see a little jawing right there by Max Heights and Erik Lockhart. Stephen Wolf wanting to join the party. It looks like a short-term, well, I say short-term alliance, no alliance at all.
Erik may be looking for an O'Connor roll there. Clothesline, back elbow.
Erik Lockhart looking to get the early advantage as he has so far. Trying to send Max in the corner reversal, but no one home there in the corner. Lockhart going off the ropes, using that momentum back into the back elbow over corner, and one for Stephen Wolf as well. Boy, Erik Lockhart just firing all cylinders here in the early goings of this match.
Double winged suplex there. Erik Lockhart looking to get Max Heights in the corner, setting him up. Oh, knee strike.
Erik Lockhart, so resourceful, so well thought. His ring awareness is unparalleled.
Well, as you said earlier, Erik Lockhart already has a #1 contendership for a title of his choice. But here in this match tonight, he's looking for that 6-shooter contract, and he wants to stack his odds to be the one to beat Brian Keith. But there, he takes a neck breaker from the leader of the pack, Stephen Wolf.
There's a reason why Stephen Wolf was named in the PWI 500 earlier this year. And Stephen Wolf is one of the most talented individuals here in New Texas Pro Wrestling, and it's being recognized all over the world.
And Erik not taking his chances, letting Stephen get to that ladder. He wants to be the first one to get his hands and to climb that ladder in that ring.
Oh, but the time he was taking to get that ladder, his back was turned on Stephen Wolf, which is something you don't want to do in a matchup. Max Heights! Main event, Max Heights just going straight over the top rope onto his two opponents, taking them out seemingly
in fashion.
Stephen just trying to keep Max from getting to the ladder. I mean, obviously you can't win a ladder match, Stephen, without the ladder getting in the ring.
Absolutely. Max Heights looking to make that happen, introduce the ladder to the inside of the ring. But Erik, yet again, fighting over the possession.
A tug of war, if you will. Oh, here comes Stephen off the ropes.
Looking
Low bridge.
Looking for the ladder. Stephen Wolf.
Oh, springboard! Stephen Wolf's athleticism. Did you see that? Jumping straight from the ground to the bottom rope and using a springboard moonsault to the outside. The athleticism that Stephen Wolf possesses, there's a reason why he's the leader of the pack.
And tonight he may not have the pack with him, but nonetheless, looking stronger than ever as he's looking to set up this ladder, make the climb.
Trying to make the climb, but Erik Lockhart's right there, drop kick him off of it. Trying to hurry up himself as he starts his trek up the ladder.
Ladder kind of tipping over a little bit. Max makes the opportunity of it. Erik met with a drop kick.
Max now taking his turn, going up the ladder. Oh, and Stephen Wolf catches him with a drop kick of his own. Boy, this match is so evenly spread. all these individuals trying to take momentum into their own hands, but there's someone there to cut them off at the pass. You see Steven trying to make a run for it, but there again, there's someone cutting him down.
Any of these competitors here tonight could be the one to take it home.
All three of these guys evenly matched. Neither one of them willing to relent and let anybody get any upper hand. Nobody home on that clothesline. Missed back elbow there. Steven going to the, nobody there for the ropes. Erik went for the ladder, just introduced the ladder to Steven's face. And now Erik Lockhart seeing an opportunity to head up top. Oh, Max Heights is right there. Pulls Erik off the ladder.
Not letting any chances. Max suplex in the ring, kipped up, elbow drop.
Max Heights, the athlete that Max Heights is. And they speak highly of the athleticism of these three individuals. New Texas Pro Wrestling has some of the best athletes in professional wrestling in the world. That's right, I said in the world, not just the state, in the world. Oh, Erik Lockhart just being brutalized right now by that ladder. As much as the ladder is your friend in helping you reach the briefcase, it can also be your worst enemy here. Being utilized as a weapon.
It could be a blessing, but it could also be your detriment. Erik Lockhart fighting out of the corner with some chops. But Steven Wolf with a response of his own. Max won a turn there. Looks like we have a little bit of teamwork momentarily. Double suplex.
Yeah, Steven Wolf and Max Heights working in tandem here. I mean, strategy-wise, it's not a bad idea. Taking one man down so it can kind of become a one-on-one matchup, it ups your odds of winning this matchup.
Well, this is no thing that Steven Wolf is a stranger to. Making orders, making sure that his pack gets to where he needs to be, and he's using that tonight here in this match.
Oh, building some sort of contraption here, using the ladders. One ladder draped over the ropes and in between the previous ladder in the center of the ring, and now this crowd here in Campbell Hall trying to will Erik Lockhart.
Max has Erik set up on that ladder, telling Steven to go up to the top rope.
And what kind of evil intentions does Steven Wolf has? Oh, Steven saw that Max was taking an opportunity to head up top to go get the briefcase.
Trying to use that as a distraction.
And Steven Wolf wasn't having it at all. I mean, there's a whole lot at stake here in this match, Steven. That six-suiter contract guarantees you a match.
Eye poke to Max Heights.
Up and over by Steven Wolf on Max.
Erik sliding under.
The resourcefulness. Erik Lockhart is so quick and resourceful. Oh, Steven Wolf jumping over Erik, going on top of that ladder. He's right there, putting his hand on the briefcase. Oh, Erik looks like he's got an idea in mind. Oh, Steven trying to reach one more time. Now both men perched on top of that horizontal ladder.
You can see that briefcase just swaying after Steven was get the first touch on it.
Oh, Erik Lockhart with a side suplex on there, taking on the back of Steven Wolf.
Erik has this opportunity. No one around.
No one's there. Both other guys are in the outside. Oh, Max Heights pulling that ladder.
Oh my God.
Max Heights was able to pull the ladder out literally from Erik Lockhart's feet, sending him crashing down.
Very resourceful here.
Wow.
Max Heights is in his element. He is not going to let something like that slide.
Now he has Erik perched on top, positioning the ladder here. Steven Wolf still on the outside from being slammed into that ladder earlier. Now Max grabbing Erik by the hair. Oh, looks like there's going to be a suplex from the top of the ladder. That could be devastating.
Erik Lockhart trying to break his way out of it. Get to a safer position.
Erik.
using that corner to get some extra leverage there on that blow.
That veteran experience, that veteran prowess that Erik Lockhart possesses.
We have Rike
No,
out here.
Rike.
What is Rike doing?
Rike is chaining up Erik Lockhart's foot. He handcuffed Erik to
The ladder.
And now Erik Lockhart is stuck. I mean, he can't go any further than where he's at on the ladder. There's no way he's gonna be able to grab the briefcase. And now Rike,
Setting up the ladder with max heights. Making sure that main event Max Heights makes it to that main event with this 6-shooter contract.
well, Rike is just aiding Max Heights. There's nobody there to help him. Max has a free clear shot right there.
Stephen Wolf
And Stephen Wolf.
pushing the ladder from a springboard.
Stephen Wolf coming back to life, springboarding off the top rope and pushing the ladder over, sending Max out to the outside.
Both men are down, but Erik Lockhart is still cuffed up to this ladder, looking to make something
Erik
happen.
Lockhart is walking the ladder to the center of the ring
Ladder
like
walker.
stilts. He's
Ladder
right
walker
there.
Lockhart.
He is just right there within a reach, a fingertips reach. He's so close, but he can't go any further than what he needs to secure this contract.
Stephen Wolf making his way to the top of the ladder. He's got a hold of that contract, just toying with Lockhart. Lockhart can't even get into his reach. Right in front of him.
And Stephen Wolf has the 6-shooter contract in hand.
Securing himself the 6-shooter contract and shot the New Texas Pro Championship, Stephen Wolf.
How humiliating, right in front of the face of Erik Lockhart. Did Stephen Wolf secure that contract? As you see the disdain and dismay on the face of Erik Lockhart being so close, yet so far away. But Stephen Wolf, perched high on top of the mountain, this mountain being a ladder, here tonight, holding up his prize, an opportunity at the New Texas Pro Heavyweight Championship. And a date with destiny.
Stephen worked his way into this match from Thursday, walks out tonight victorious with that contract, and proves that if you're not a wolf, you're just sheep.
Now the question is, Stephen, when? Where?